I want to make this video because there's a lot of noise around Facebook Marketplace listing tools right now, and I don't think that dealerships are getting the actual clear and full picture. Over the last couple of years, Shiftly Auto has grown tremendously. We've helped thousands of dealerships across the United States and some in Canada take Marketplace more seriously and actually turn it into a real lead and sales channel for their dealership. Their sales team are able to post faster, stay more consistent on Marketplace, and ultimately get more deals out the door. And obviously when something works in this industry, something predictable happens. People copy it. So this video isn't about calling anybody out in particular or starting drama. It's simply about helping you understand the real risk of these auto posting tools, especially the ones that claim to do everything for you. Shiftly Auto was created for one simple reason. Dealerships knew that Marketplace worked. It was just the execution and the consistency that was broken. The first big apparent one is that posting inventory manually takes way too long to do on Marketplace. Therefore, salespeople didn't want to do it. And managers can't track it. They have no process or system to do so. And therefore, results are either random or they're non-existent. Some weeks Marketplace works extremely well, sometimes not very well, and sometimes not at all. And nobody could understand exactly why. So instead of trying to fully automate Marketplace, we asked a different question. How do we make Marketplace fast enough, simple enough, and trackable enough to make real humans inside the dealership to actually want to do it? That's it. We never wanted to fully automate Marketplace for dealerships or their sales staff. We wanted to give them a system that makes it easy and consistent to follow safely. And once that model started working, the copycats showed up. Suddenly there were tools claiming that they could auto post everything for you. You don't even need to touch Marketplace. Just give us your login and we'll handle it. And on the surface, that sounds appealing. Less work, more listings, completely hands off. But here's the problem. Facebook was never designed to be that way. And in fact, they're very, very against that. So let's start with the biggest red flag of all. Any tool or any company that asks for your username, your email, and your password to your Facebook account, you should really slow down and think about what that means. Because you're not just giving access to your Marketplace listings or your Marketplace account. You're giving full access to your account. Your messages, your security settings, your account recovery options, your connected profiles and pages. And at that point, your account safety entirely depends on how that company stores its credentials, who internally has access, how their services are secured, and what happens if they ever get breached. If they get compromised, you get compromised. And when it comes to Facebook account recovery, that is not an easy process. That alone should make you pause. Because by the way, this has happened several times before. There are companies out there that have gotten breached, and that company's entire system with their usernames and passwords of their accounts were held ransom. They immediately lost access to their accounts and they cannot access Facebook anymore. Most of you watching this video have probably had a friend or family member that has been hacked on Facebook. You see these fake messages, reply for this or reply for that, or DM me for this, or maybe you get a random DM from a friend or a family member that seems very off. And so if you use Marketplace for business or you plan on using it for business, safety should be your number one priority when it comes to your account security. And the second issue is how these tools actually behave or how they look to Facebook. Facebook does not just look at what you post. It looks at how the activity happens. Bulk posting, posting too fast, posting too many, and overall posting in patterns that don't resemble human behavior. Those are the signals. And when Facebook sees activity that looks automated, a few things can happen. Number one is listings get buried. Number two is your reach gets reduced. And number three, your account gets limited. So even if a tool works for a short period of time, you're often trading that short-term convenience for long-term performance issues. And this is a real issue. Accounts all over the US getting banned because they're using a fully automated posting tool that was created overnight by somebody that has no idea what they're doing. It's pretty simple. Marketplace rewards you on consistent daily human activity, not automation. Now let's talk about number three, and this is the part that most overlook or never talk about it, so I want to really make sure to focus on this topic. The way these platforms work is from a server. So when they log in, let's just say the server's in New York and you live in Florida. You log in the morning, you're doing your daily scrolling on Facebook from your home in Florida, right? And then later on in the day, the account logs in from New York on the server to post your listings on Facebook Marketplace. And each day that you have this automation tool working on the back end is another day that it's logging in, logging out, logging in, logging out from these very different parts in the country, these servers. And sometimes they're using different servers. So it might be a server in California or Florida or Texas or New York. And so it could be changing, but even if it's not, the behavior still does not match how normal humans use Facebook. Facebook didn't design accounts to be accessed by third-party software, logged into by automation, or shared between a human and a software. It was designed for one human, one account on their own devices. And Facebook gets very aggressive to protect their platform. If you've ever used Facebook, you know there's already scammers on the platform, posting a random piece of equipment or a vehicle for a really low price so that they can send you a VIN inspection that you pay for on a website of their own, and they steal your credit card or your debit card information. That's just one of the scams out there. So when it comes to Marketplace, Facebook is very, very, very keen on what they do and they don't allow, and they do not allow full automation. So here's why this IP address thing matters. Facebook does not know or even care if it's your software logging in and logging out. All Facebook sees is these three things: an account logging in from a different IP address than normal, just to post listings on Marketplace, behavior that doesn't match historical patterns or human behavior, and obviously activity that looks automated. And from Facebook's point of view, that raises these questions. Is this account being shared? Has it been hacked or compromised? And is it being accessed in a way that we didn't intend it to be? So the easiest way to think about this is a bank debit card. If your bank's automated system sees that you use your card in Florida and then within minutes it's used in New York, the first day maybe nothing happens, but the second time or the third time or the fourth time that this happened, they freeze the card, no questions asked. Facebook works the same way, except for you're not getting a call from the bank or a text from the bank asking if this is an approved transaction and alerting you for fraud. They immediately shut you down and they don't even reach out to you to see if it was actually you or not. That's how real this can be. You can lose your account overnight just like that. And that is exactly why we built Shiftly Auto the way it's built. We never wanted your passwords, we never wanted control of your account, and we didn't want the posting coming from a different IP address than your own. Shiftly Auto is built around assisted posting, not total replacement. That means that your team logs in from your location on their devices, and therefore the activity looks human because it is. And what we do is we remove the friction. Posting is faster. Inventory is actually organized. And lastly, management can track the activity from their sales team. They can see how many total units have been posted by the team, who's listing and who's not. And the objective is simple: give you consistency without putting your accounts at risk. So if you're using a tool right now that requires your login information, posts for you, or accesses your account from a server, then you should at least understand the risk that you're taking. We built Shiftly Auto for dealerships that want Marketplace to work well for a long period of time, not for just a short window. So if you've recently been looking into auto posting tools and you want to see how Shiftly Auto has been doing it for dealers across the nation for years safely, then there's a link down in the description below that you can book a call with our team to see how this works. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Ethan Satkowski. We hope to see you in the next Shiftly video. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment letting us know what you would like to make a video on next. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.